Kelly Ripa is thinking about her future on the talk show as Live with Kelly and Mark enters a new phase. Kelly is considering departing the program with many of the longtime staff members who have shaped it over the years. Will she be departing soon? This is what she said. A large number of Live people are approaching retirement age without a question. Live with Kelly and Mark is going through a lot of changes at the moment. Kelly Ripa has put together the ideal staff for the talk show throughout the years. Every individual has contributed significantly to the ongoing live morning show. Many of those people are now getting close to retirement age. Therefore, going future, there will probably be some changes to how Live is run. Disney honored Live's executive producer, Michael Gelman, earlier this year. He has spent the last 40 years working for the company and participating in the performance. Kelly's years on the talk show were also celebrated at the event. In 2001, she sat down at the table next to Regis Philbin for the first time. Another Live family member is retiring, but Gelman is staying put. The revelation is said to have saddened Kelly Ripa. The discussion shows production director Art Moore is retiring. He has worked for the network for 53 years and on the show for 36 years. Retirement is preferable to living without Art, according to Kelly Ripa. This week, when Kelly and Mark Consuelos emerged on stage, Kelly hurried to embrace Art. She was obviously trying not to cry. It was later disclosed that this would be his final day on the set. It was impossible for the Live host to pass him without pausing to give him a hug. Kelly went off stage to meet Art, and her husband Mark claimed that for a brief moment he believed he had lost her. Kelly Ripa has apparently been implying that she will retire after Art departs. She has said openly how heartbroken she is about Art's retirement. For 23 years, Art Moore has surely had a big role in Kelly's professional life. Nevertheless, she described it as a day for celebration, a day for joy, but a personally devastating day. Throughout the week, Kelly and Mark have been commemorating Art's retirement. Everyone had the opportunity to bid him farewell at a midweek celebration. On Instagram, Kelly Ripa posted a photo from the occasion. All week long, the show has been celebrating Art's contributions. Fare thee well, Art Moore was the title of a recent episode segment. The Live host's anguish hasn't diminished, though, despite the festivities. She's been dealing with the loss quite badly, and she's even considered quitting the show instead of performing without Art. After Art leaves, there will definitely be some adjustments on Live. For many years, he has been a regular on the show. Seeing how things alter once a new showrunner replaces him will be interesting. For more than 3 decades, Kelly Ripa has been the heart and soul of daytime television. From her early days on All My Children to her reign as co-host of Live, Ripa has transformed morning TV into something more personal, warm, and reliably entertaining. But as season 38 of Live with Kelly and Mark kicks off, fans are starting to hear whispers of a reality they've long dreaded. Kelly Ripa might be considering retirement. And if her recent candid remarks are any indication, the Queen of Morning Talk is preparing for some major shakeups. The Queen of Daytime opens up during a casual on-air conversation that began lightheartedly about aging pets and evolving family roles. Kelly surprised both Mark Consuelos and the Live studio audience with an unusually candid revelation. "I don't want to be the person who doesn't know when it's time," Ripa said, leaning into her husband and co-host with a smile that carried both humor and seriousness. "I love this job, but I also know that there comes a time when you need to step aside and let the next wave of talent shine." The audience reacted with audible gasps, and Mark quickly interjected, joking, Whoa, don't go starting rumors. You're not getting rid of me that easy." But Kelly didn't laugh it off entirely. Her tone shifted, signaling that while she might not be hanging up her hosting shoes tomorrow, she's thinking seriously about what comes next. A legacy that's hard to match. Since joining Live in 2001 alongside Regis Philbin, Ripa has carved out a reputation for being effortlessly relatable. She brings her family life into the spotlight, shares unfiltered stories of parenting blunders, relationship quirks, and even embarrassing moments most celebrities wouldn't dare admit. Her charm lies in her ability to be both glamorous and girl next door. Replacing a figure like Ripa would be no easy feat. ABC executives know it, and so do the viewers. That's why talk of her eventual retirement has already set the rumor mill ablaze with speculation about what major shakeups could mean. Would Mark continue hosting with someone new? Could the show even continue without Kelly as its cornerstone? The signs have been there. In truth, fans have picked up hints for years. Kelly has openly discussed the challenges of maintaining the show's grueling schedule. Waking up before dawn, balancing a marriage, raising 3 children, and launching other creative projects has taken a toll. More recently, Ripa has leaned into producing. Her production company, Melojo, has been ramping up content for streaming platforms, and she has expressed a deep passion for working behind the camera. There's something so satisfying about creating stories and seeing them come to life, she explained in a magazine interview earlier this year. To fans, that felt like foreshadowing. If Kelly shifts her energy toward producing, she could step away from the daily grind of live television while still leaving her creative mark on the industry. The audience reacts. Online, reactions to her comments about retirement have been a mix of panic and support. One fan tweeted, "Kelly can't retire. Who else is going to make me laugh about things like bad hair dye jobs at 9 a.m.? Another added, "She deserves to take a break whenever she wants. We've been lucky to have her this long." It's a sentiment many share. Viewers don't want to lose Kelly, but they respect that after more than 20 years in the role, she has earned the right to leave on her own terms. Mark Consuelos, partner in life and in TV. Mark's presence on the show adds another wrinkle to the retirement conversation. Since officially joining as co-host, the couple's chemistry has become the focal point of Live. Their playful banter, occasional spats, and unfiltered honesty have refreshed the format. If Kelly retires, would Mark stay on with a new co-host? Or would the pair bow out together? On air, Mark seemed flustered by Kelly's honesty, but later backstage, sources say he reassured her. Mark has always supported Kelly's decisions, but he knows how much this show means to her and to their fans, one insider shared. The major shakeups ahead. According to reports circulating in media circles, Liv is preparing for more than just the possibility of Kelly's eventual departure. Producers are quietly brainstorming ways to modernize the format, including rotating guest hosts, a strategy the show has used successfully in the past. This could give audiences a taste of potential replacements. Digital expansion. ABC is exploring bonus content for streaming platforms to reach younger viewers who don't typically tune in live. Special segments. Kelly has teased legacy moments that would look back at the show's history with archival clips and celebrity appearances. If Kelly does step down, it's unlikely to be sudden. A farewell season, complete with tributes, reunions, and plenty of tears, would almost certainly follow. Kelly's own timeline. When pressed further, Kelly admitted she doesn't have a set date in mind. "I'm not leaving tomorrow. Don't panic," she told viewers with a reassuring laugh. "But I also don't think I'll be doing this when I'm 90. At least I hope not." Mark quickly quipped, "I'll still be here with my walker." Kelly shot back, "That's what I'm afraid of." Her openness shows she's not afraid to talk about her future honestly, a rarity in an industry where stars often cling to the spotlight until it fades. Fans prepare for the inevitable. For many, the idea of a Kelly-free live is unthinkable. She's been part of their morning routine for more than 2 decades, almost like a family member in their living room. But fans also recognize that change is inevitable. Kelly has given us years of joy. If she wants to rest, she should rest. One longtime viewer posted on Instagram, "We'll cry, but we'll celebrate her too. What comes next?" Whether Kelly leaves in a year, 5 years, or longer, one thing is certain. Her impact on live and on daytime television will endure. Her sharp wit, her candor, her chemistry with Mark, and her ability to laugh at herself have set a new standard for morning talk. As she weighs her options, Kelly seems content to savor the present while planning for the future. And while she may not have announced a retirement date just yet, her recent remarks have reminded everyone that the show's biggest shakeup is no longer a distant someday. It's coming sooner than fans would like to believe. Until then, audiences will tune in every morning, cherishing each story, each laugh, and each moment of Kelly and Mark's magic. Because when Kelly Ripa does eventually step away, it won't just be the end of an era. It will be the closing chapter of one of the most beloved partnerships in television history.